All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to get all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hope of the elect, out here spreading this gospel and sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And I just wanted to go through this article, for a quick second, because Elon Musk is high-level wicked witch. He's at it again. And this time he's trying to figure out ways to combine his technology, from Tesla and Neuralink, and combine them together to create cyborgs. Like if y'all ever seen Teen Titan, you got you got one of the Titans. His name is Cyborg, and he's basically a human with all these mechanical parts and things like that, very advanced exoskeleton and things like that. And this is what Elon Musk is trying to do. So it says Elon Musk wants Tesla and Neuralink to build a cyborg body to turn amputees into bionic man. And for the most part, I already think they're doing this with military. I already think military already got these capabilities because, the military is like decades, years ahead of technology that we have out here in the free world. You know what I'm saying? So, the technology that we have out here in the public, that people got access to is way behind compared to what the military has. And as far as the military, I think they already got things like this already, it's only a matter of time before we start seeing these things, because Esau, at some point that's coming up, he's going to bring out all his technology, all the things that he had hidden away, his genetic soldiers, genetically edited soldiers, with different animal genes and things like that, and all these cyborgs. All of these things are going to come out in the open, because Esau it's going to be his last attempt at keeping his power. So he's going to go all out. So everything that he got locked and stored away, he's going to bring to the forefront. You know what I mean? So as far as, cyborgs and, advanced exoskeletons and robot parts, like arms and stuff like that, I think military already got these things, and I think they have things like this that are very advanced. You know what I mean? Because, all they got to do at this point is just ask, right now they got blockers on the AI that we use, right? Like everyday AI that we use. Like we can go into our phones, we can get apps and things like that. We can download apps and we can ask these AIs questions, but it's codes that's set up to block them from answering certain questions, because if they didn't have these blockers on them, you could ask them step by step how to build a bomb and they would tell you, Now the government, the military, they have way more advanced AI than what we have access to, and they don't have blockers on their AI, so they can easily ask AI step by step how to build, these cyborgs and things like that, and make them real advanced. And the AI will break it down to them. They'll tell them how to do it. They'll tell them exactly step by step how to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? We could do that right now if we didn't have these blockers on these apps, with these AIs, but they have blockers on them, and these AIs would tell us how to do it step by step. And these are not even that advanced compared to what the military got. The military got the most advanced AI, so it ain't nothing for them to have this technology. They been had it. You know what I'm saying? Just like they been had AI. It's only thing with AI now is just getting more sophisticated and people are learning more about it. But I'm rambling a little too much, but let me get back to this article. It says the visionary CEO says his companies could one day offer hope to the 2 million amputees in the United States by giving them a prosthetic limb that could one day be better than a biological one. And compared to the United States, man, look, 2 million is a small number. You know what I'm saying? So why are they so worried about the amputees? You know, they're not really worried about them. They are looking for people to experiment, to try these experiments on. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. You know, these people would be considered lab rats. You know, but you know what I'm saying, it's the same thing with everything else these Edomites done said and done. You know, they're trying to make their technology seem like it's better than what the Most High created. This is why it says a prosthetic limb could one day be better than a biological one. You know, they're basically saying that their technology is better than what the Most High created. You know what I'm saying? But it says Elon Musk conceives of future where he can equip amputees with cybernetic limbs made by Tesla. And it says in the 1970s, when Elon Musk was just a child, actor Lee Majors portrayed the $6 million man as an injured test pilot born again with enhanced abilities thanks to the help of bionic implants. The tech messiah now wants to create $60,000 man in real life by having engineers at his Tesla and Neuralink company work together to design prosthetic limbs for amputees. So I get the whole Tesla thing. Wait, okay, I get it. So they want to basically put a chip in your brain, I guess. Well, we'll read it here. Let's see. It might give us the details on it. And it says by combining a Neuralink implant, by combining a Neuralink implant, so they want to put the brain chip in you, and a robotic arm or leg for someone that their arm or leg or all legs or limbs has been amputated. We believe we can basically give them a cyborg body that is incredibly capable, he told Tesla investors. So what I'm reading here is he's saying he want to put an implant in your brain that would allow you, you know, to better control this bionic arm or leg or limb that you would potentially have. You know, so this is gonna be this is the same thing that happened in if y'all ever seen that movie I, Robot, right? Will Smith, he had one of his limbs got removed somehow, I forgot, but he was using a bionic arm. One of his arms was a bionic. You see, these movies are telling us the things that they are doing and are planning on doing, man, and people don't see that. But they want to control it. Imagine if AI tap into these people brain chips, you know, and basically take them over, you know. Basically, they're going to be in control of their thoughts and everything. And now they got all these advanced weapon parts on them, making them even stronger. And these people are getting released out on the streets, man. You know, with basically weapons on their arms. And body parts and things like that. But it says, I think it would be incredible. I think it would be incredible to potentially help millions of people around the world and give them an arm or leg that is good, maybe long term, better than a biological one. So there they go, trying to downplay the Most High again, you know. But it says, however, the two companies are still some distance from demonstrating they can accomplish anything of the kind. Tesla only began to conceive a humanoid robot in 2021 and is taking its first steps in developing purpose-built actuators to enable rudimentary limb movement for such a machine. And it says Neuralink, meanwhile, convinced the Food and Drug Administration in May to approve the first human clinical study for its brain-machine interface, which we all know about by now, you know. Even though this technology was fresh out of the experiment, you know, in trial phase, you know, monkeys and stuff was still dying from, animals was still dying from the testing of this. They approved it anyway, you know. So we all know about this by now, but that was a tweet he made when he got the approval, which we all know that they was going to approve it anyway because they want to push this system out. They want to get everybody in the system because ultimately it's what the Most High wants. He's the one's causing them to push these and improve these things, so that that great prophecy can pass, which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So that everybody can get tried, in the near future. But it says perhaps his true gift is his ability to gather some of the best minds working on the most challenging problems of the day, like open AIs, Sutskever, and recruit them for his cause. They this article is starting to go off and go into some other shit that I ain't really trying to talk about. But let's see. I don't think they're talking anymore about it. See, why I like when articles actually stay on topic, man. When they start to go off into some other shit about their life story and all that, man, it just throw people off. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that long anyway. But you know what I'm saying? This is what we're about to see, man. We're about to see more crazier events, crazier stories. The world is just getting a lot crazier in general. You know what I'm saying? But we're about to see stuff like this too. People with brain chips that can be hacked with super bionic limbs and other things. And I just seen another article. I should have saved it, but it was about a man who had the whole entire internet in his head. So he had some kind of chip that could tap into the internet, and anybody asked him anything or anything like that, I guess he would know it right off the bat. But I don't want to speak too much on it because I ain't really watch it. I'm gonna try to find it again. But these are the times that we in, man. You know what I'm saying? And once people start getting these brain chips, other people are going to be forced to get it because it's going to put them in competition with everybody else. If let's say you got a lawyer, right? Let's say you got accused of murder and you got a lawyer. Let's say the person that's trying to find you guilty, they have a brain chip, and they can scan and know everything inside the law books, inside the internet to find you guilty. And let's say your lawyer, the one that's supposed to be defending you in this case, he doesn't have the brain chip, so he's just going off of things that he learned, as being a lawyer. He don't have all this information in his head that he can use, to defend you. So that would give the one who's accusing you, that would give them a way better advantage, man. They can scan the entire internet, all these books, in seconds, and know the law perfectly, know everything perfectly to get you, get you charged. But the one that's defending you, you're gonna want them to be on the same playing field, the same level as the one that's trying to find you guilty. You're gonna want him to shit. If you was in that position, you would want your lawyer to be the best, capable lawyer that he can be. So you would want him to be on the same playing field and have a chip too, so he knows everything to get you out of the situation. And this is just what I'm talking about. It's going to be a competition in fields like this. Because I think lawyers, they get paid off of the cases and things that they win. So if a lawyer is not up to date, if he doesn't have the most information that he can use, to win his case, he's gonna lose every time. He's gonna get behind and more behind. And this is the world that we're coming into. It's gonna get very competitive, because people are gonna have access to the internet just like that in their snap of a finger. They're gonna know the answer to everything. You know what I'm saying? But we already know how this is gonna play out and how it's gonna end. But I just wanted to do a video on this, man, because I thought it was interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.